For this beat, I use pretty much exclusively Korg Mini. I've been listening to a lot of Red Light at the moment, and some of the patches were kind of giving me that kind of sound. So I just thought I'd like expand on that and try and make a beat. So we're at 157 BPM, just a little bit faster than normal. So I started out with this pad. We're just in C minor. The progression goes 1, 3, 7, and then down to 5. And then it's just layered with like a fifth on top of each of those notes. Then I just got this next preset, classic ring bell. So if you go to bells, it's right here. And I did pretty much the same. I was kind of just like stacking like a soft pad sound with like a bell sound that had like more of a sharp attack. I basically took the exact same notes and then layered these like extra notes to start the melody off. So I've got this bass for the intro and it's in poly 6. I really like the sound of it, but the preset was kind of like a bit plucky. So I just went in here and I added like a bit of decay and a little bit of release just to make it more of like a sustained bass. That's just for the intro. This next preset's called retro key. One thing that I noticed with like blade type melodies, there'll be like a lot of movement and then there's like kind of like a space left there so that there can be like a response to it. In this case, I just left it completely open and didn't really create like a response. On top of that, I just put some delay and just some light EQ, and then I used like erosion, like some digital distortion just to make it like sit in the mix a little bit better. The notes are pretty much in the same like frequency range as the other sounds. I liked the way this preset sounded, so I just needed to add some like distortion to it to make it stand out a little bit because they were all kind of like sitting on top of each other. This next one is in the Korg MS-20 Electrics piano. This is kind of just like a top melody just to create like a new section, but then I just like pushed it to the back using some delay. Then I used like the hybrid reverb in Ableton and then just some EQ and a really small amount of distortion just to make it stand out. Then I chose this pluck just to create like a third section in the melody. So this one's pretty simple, but still effective. I knew that I wanted to make like a third section for this melody. I kind of like got stuck for ideas. Something that I find really effective is just to have like Spotify open in like a new window on your computer. And I just like go back and reference, and then I'll just find like one melodic element and just like pick the rhythm from it, replicate the rhythm and just use your own notes. I really find that it's like super effective. I only have to listen to like literally 5 seconds of a song. Just flicking like back and forth between listening to music and referencing something and then just like taking it as inspiration and using it for ideas. On that one, we just got some EQ. I just used this chorus like ensemble like feedback. I just like thickened up the signal, and then I just use like this hybrid reverb again, use the same preset from the last instrument. So that's everything for the melody. So now onto the drums. I used, instead of a riser, I found this clap in like the Ginseng drum kit and it had like a reverb tail on it. I just reversed it and then I just took off like the harsh transient at the end. Something really simple, super effective as well. So this is my hi-hat and snare pattern. As you can see, I went pretty crazy with the snare. I didn't use like a secondary snare, so I just used the main one to create like a lot of rhythm. And then I just went with the Spins 808, but I just went into the sampler and I just added a little bit of hard distortion just to make it a little bit more audible. And we just used the root notes of the melody. And then on top of that, I just layered it with a kick. Then just in this end section, I just put down like a pretty standard open hat pattern. That's pretty much everything. As you can see, I just kind of went through some sections and muted the 808, and then I just replaced it with the bass. It just gives the track a little bit of time to just like break down and then kind of like recover its intensity. That's everything. This is the beat. If you want to cop this project file, it'll be up on my Patreon. Thanks for watching.